What's up guys? So I'm here with my LR4. It's a 2015. It's the black pack with the luxury pack. I'm gonna tell you a few things I really dislike about it. For example, the first thing is how small the wheels are on this truck. I mean, they put the tiniest wheels on what essentially looks like a massive vehicle. They just don't look right to me. And for me, styling's a really big thing. Now moving on to the inside of the truck, it is a supercharged V6 and it absolutely sounds like nothing. It's got absolutely no heart to the engine. You can hear it here, listen. Something that has a little more excitement or enthusiasm when you're driving it. This is a pretty boring vehicle to drive. One of the things I really dislike is the whole paddle shifters. They're absolutely useless in this car. This truck does not need paddle shifters. It shifts super slow, and when you are shifting, speaking of shifting, this is how you shift into gear with this vehicle, and it goes in and out. Now, forbid anything went wrong with this, you'd never be able to get your vehicle into gear. We turn the truck on, it comes up. So here you can see it again, it comes up and down. And this is how you put it into gear. Foot on the brake, of course, and you're gonna turn this knob. And it's just a very awkward, unusual way to put the vehicle in gear. I'm not used to it. Sometimes I get, I put in neutral, trying to put it in reverse. It's just, I find it easier having the stick shift, and something I really dislike about this truck. It's got a third row seating, and to use it, you have to pull, obviously, the seats out from sunken into the ground, and it's got this really thick heavy-duty rubber mat, which I'm going to show you guys. And this really thick heavy-duty mat is, great if you're just never planning on pulling these things up. But if you pull them up, you've got this massive mat, and if you pull out the seats from the ground, you have nowhere to stick the mat, because this thing's basically got no room now to put this massive thing, and it doesn't roll up, and it's really thick rubber, and you literally have nowhere. So you basically need to just throw this out, leave it at home. Just a pain in the ass. If you go on a road trip and you need to obviously put someone in the back seats, where are you sticking that thing? I mean, there's nowhere for it to go. It's really, really clumsy to drive. It feels really sluggish. It's got a really annoying, typical Land Rover sway to it. You could be in here driving it and you turn corners and you kind of just feel like you're in a boat. So it's really lacking in the, on-road performance, which funny enough is where 90% of the driving is going to be. I mean, the amount of people that buy these things and actually off-road them is very, very few people. So it's probably a beast, that's, off-road. However, it's driven 90% of the time on-road. It's like one other thing. It would definitely be the stereo system in this. It's a massive vehicle. It's got tons of speakers. The stereo system really doesn't sound all that good in this vehicle. It's got, a very limited bass range. So you're going to get a lot of treble and midtones, but you don't really get anything else. The sound is a lot to be desired. This is pretty stupid. I mean, we got an analog clock. That's just a dumb feature. The time's up here now. Stop putting analog clocks in your vehicles, Land Rover. It's just stupid. One other styling cue I'm not really a fan of with this vehicle is the roof line. I mean, with this truck being all blacked out, it's the only reason why I'd even consider it. But this roof line where it kind of steps up in the center, it gives it a lot more headroom on the inside. I get that. However, the styling of this truck, it really bothers me. If you get it in white or silver and the windows are black, and you can see all that, and you can see this massive, weird, awkward shaped window that's a lot larger and higher than these windows. So if this wasn't an all blacked out truck, it's just something I personally really dislike about this truck. A lot of styling cues that I don't find useful in this truck. Guys, thanks for watching the dislikes of this vehicle. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment what you guys think of the LR4 as far as the vehicle and the price point. This is a sub $100,000 vehicle, brand new. It's not even close to being in the same bracket as a Range Rover, but of course it's got a lot of the styling cues of Range Rover, which is what I think it brings to the table. And then it's just the affordability of the whole vehicle, as well as giving you a lot of room in the third row for having 7 passengers in here. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see the likes I like about this vehicle, you can click on my other video and you'll be able to see 5 things that I like about it.